everyone to do with their firearms, I want you to put as much finger inside of the trigger as you possibly can. Everybody put as much finger inside of the trigger as you possibly can. Everybody get into their fighting stance or isosceles stance. Put as much finger as one finger, baby. One finger. Just one, boo.
Put as many fingers.
I didn't say as many. I said as much. Woo, child, you really are special. Ah. Okay. Okay. She trying to put 2, 3 fingers inside trigger guard.
Put as many fingers.
No, I said I need you to put as much of your trigger finger. I apologize. That's my fault. All right, let me clarify that. Okay, that's my fault. I did that wrong, boo-boo. I apologize. You ready? Okay, I'm gonna do it right this time. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Okay, you ready? Let me do it right. Cause see, I'm the instructor, so I should know better. I should know how to communicate clearly and effectively.
Come on, Sergeant.
So I'm just saying. So let me just, okay. So with your one trigger finger, I need for you with one trigger finger inside of one trigger guard on your one weapon. Put as much of that one trigger finger inside of the one trigger guard on your one weapon, on your one trigger. Okay? Can we do that? Yeah, we can do that. All right, everybody. Did I tell you to pull the trigger? Did I tell you to pull the trigger?
Oh my goodness.
This is the importance of paying attention to detail and doing exactly what I say do. All right. Here we go. Isosceles stance. Now, I want you to put your one finger, trigger finger that is, inside of the one trigger guard on the one trigger. Put as much of it as you can, all the way in there. Put as much finger as you can put in there. All right? Everybody got it? Now, with both eyes open, I want you to slowly pull that trigger and tell me, look at the front of your weapon and tell me what that weapon did.
I did just this one here did just a little pinch of a jerk.
Yeah.
Which way?
Up.
Up. Ooh, up. It shouldn't went. Not up. Up. It should
Mine
breathe.
went to the side.
Yes, it did. Which side? Which side?
To the right.
Yes, it did.
Why
To
mine
the,
look like it went
it's
to
to the right.
It was to the right, right?
It's to the right.
Yeah.
The more finger you put inside of the trigger guard on the trigger, the more finger you have in there, when you pull that trigger, it will pull to the right.
I see what you're saying.
Is that with the for the left hand people?
It's for
Both.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
For the left,
Going sideways.
for the left-handed people, it will go to the left.
It really the tip of that.
All
finger
right.
right there.
Everybody got it? Now, this is what I want you to do. Go ahead and rack yours.
Yeah, pull it all the way
Now, yeah, there you go.
now.
All right. Now, pull the trigger. You know why it's not?
Cause I got my lock on now.
Not the lock, baby.
4, 5,
That's your
got
trigger.
to hit too.
Yeah, you got
to
to
choke up on it,
got
have
to
to be the
choke.
press.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I got you.
All right.
I got
Excuse me. Everybody got that? All right, here we go. Everybody charge your weapon. Release that slide to the front. Good. I like the way you did that. That was
Yeah,
sexy.
look at you, girl.
That was sexy. Yeah,
Put
that
it down.
yeah, it was.
Go.
That's-
She
yeah,
been, she
all
been
right.
working that. Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. All right, so now, all right, let's get ready to do this right here. This time, what I want you to do is barely put your finger on the trigger. Barely put it on the trigger. Just the very tip. Isosceles stance, go. Tip. Girl, if you don't get that proper grip on that gun, girl.
I got
No,
it.
you don't. What that finger doing around the trigger guard then? Tell me what you got when I'm sitting over here looking at you. Just a tip on the trigger. Tip. Both eyes open. pull the trigger, look at the front of your weapon. Both eyes open.
No jump. Make it more steady.
Yes, it did. Mine went to the left.
It went to the left. Believe it or not, when you barely put your finger on the trigger, okay, when you barely put the finger on the trigger, if you look at my gun when I try to press the trigger, well, first of all, let me choke up on it. Do you see it go slightly to the left? Very slightly.
Very slightly.
When you push the trigger that way, that's what your weapon gonna do. If you put too much in it and pull it, it's gonna go that way. That's why it's so important for you to find that sweet spot on your trigger finger. That sweet spot that's just a little bit past the tip. Just a little bit past the tip.
That right there.
About right there.
Yep.
That sweet spot.
Right here.
That's a little bit too much of that sweet spot. Come on, back it on back. Whoa, a little bit right there, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, really, right there.
Okay, right here.
Right there. That's that sweet spot right there. Okay? Now, what you want to do with that sweet spot, when you pull that trigger, each round should surprise you. You should not know when that gun is about to go off. Everybody understand?
Yeah.
That means I pull my trigger so smooth and so slowly that I do not know when. Ooh, okay. I don't know when my hammer falls. All right? Everybody understand? What we do not want to do is jerk. Anticipate. Because that's what you're going to do. That's what you're going, and that's going to affect your shots.
Every time.
What you want to do is take this, slowly squeeze. You should not know when that hammer is going to fall. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Now, what I want you to do is 10 times.
God.
I want you to do 10 trigger pulls. Charge, do 10. Charge it, and pull it again. Everybody got it? Do 10.